Roadside bombers and tsunamis. God, how I miss those commies. Here's the ultimate commie, Vladimir Lenin. When I first visited Russia in 2005, you know where I went? I went to McLenins. A Royale with cheese and some fries and a Coke. Boys and girls, communism is dead. And I'm not in Russia. I'm in one of the former republics of the old Union of Soviet Socialist States. More on that in a minute. But first of all, have I told you lately that I'm pretty? I just did, fool. So boys and girls, it's Tuesday, 9 September 2025, and in honor of the Bee Gees, I'm staying alive. There's been no international incidents on this trip. Unlike in late February when I spent 52 hours in detention in the Central African Republic. Yes, I was in the hokey pokey, but I wasn't doing no hokey pokey in the pokey. I was trying to get out of the pokey. And I did. Thank you, U.S. State Department, for getting me out of the hokey pokey in the Central African Republic. But this ain't the History Channel. We're in Kyrgyzstan. That's where I am now. Kyrgyzstan. Now, if you go to pre-1989, that flag would be flying there. It would be a hammer and a sickle. And it'd be red and it'd be yellow. Now, it's got a picture of the sun. Here come the sun. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Here come the sun. And who sang that song? Oh, that's right, the Fab Four. And what else did they sing? Back in the USSR. Oh, I'm back in the USSR, but this is no longer the USSR. This is the Kyrgyzstan Republic, and that is Vladimir Lenin, the ultimate commie. Now, I did another video over there, and there was noise over there too, because they're doing a lot of construction here. And I can only box and whoop too many people silly in one day. You know, I gotta preserve my body. I'm getting older, I'm 53. So the statue of Karl Marx and Frederick Engels is over there, and I was wearing my baby blue. Now I'm in my bright red. Now you might be wondering, Mr. Sports Travel, you wearing your red? Mr. Sports Travel, you a commie? Don't make me come through that camera. I'll whoop you silly like I did to Joe Frazier, Sonny Liston, Floyd Patterson. I'm no commie, but I got a history lesson story for you. So as some of you may know, if not, you're gonna find out right now. I had a little bit of a problem with my education in my teenage years. I'm gonna put this in a general context. Was with the wrong crowd in the wrong place, doing the wrong stuff at the wrong time. You could read between the lines. So my first 2 years, I went to public high school. The high school was fine, I wasn't fine. So I stayed back my sophomore year at an all-boys school. And pardon my French, I got my shit together. And then I convinced my parents, like, I don't want to spend my last 2 years of high school in an all-boys school. Get me out of here! And so I used some family connections. Thank God I had some, because my grades were getting better, but they still were not exactly Einstein, let's put it that way. So I spent my last 2 years at a day school called Kingswood, Oxford. You ever seen the TV show Seinfeld, Jay Peterman? Elaine, who among us has not snuck into the break room to nibble on a love Newton? If you don't know what that means, you need to get yourself an education. So boys and girls, I went to Kingswood, Oxford, and I did graduate with honors. This is just like they say in sports. It's not how you start, because I started pretty poorly. It's how you finish. It just took me 5 years and 3 schools. So here's the history lesson. At Kingswood, my junior year, I had a professor named Richard Dale. If I called him Richard, he would whoop me silly like I did to Joe Frazier. Leon Stinks. I don't know if I even whooped Leon. Maybe I did. I whooped so many people I don't even remember, like really willy-nilly. So Richard Dale was a great teacher. He was like Humpty Dumpty, but he wasn't fat. What I mean by that is the dude had no hair. But he was a great teacher. He was an intense dude. I like intense people. I scare you now. I'm intense. So in the history lesson that I got, history class I took, we studied the Cold War. The Cold War after the Second World War until the fall of the Berlin Wall. And I was fascinated by it. He was a great teacher. And that was my junior year at Kingswood, which was an important year for me, because if I was going to get sent off to college to gain a little knowledge, learn how to score with this and with, you know, the ladies, I needed to get good grades my junior year. Otherwise, I would have been probably working as a mechanic at Mobil the rest of my life. No offense to y'all mechanics that work at Mobil, but I'm not good with my hands, except for some things. So boys and girls, I'm here in the Kyrgyzstan Republic, Bishkek, B-I-S-H-K-E-K, and that is the flag of the Kyrgyzstan Republic, just like the old USSR flag, same colors, a lighter shade of red, still got the yellow. So they like that hot dog, they like to catch him in the mustard. The difference is there's no hammer and sickle. Now, you know a flag that still got the hammer and sickle you probably don't know about? You know the show Big Bang Theory, Sheldon Cooper? I know everything. Fun with Flags! You watch them episodes, Fun with Flags. You can learn a lot about the world watching that episode, Fun with Flags. the flag of Angola. Angola's in Africa. I'm in Central Asia, brothers and sisters. Have I been to Angola? Is that a trick question? I've been to every country as of this video. As of this video today, 9 September to remember 2025, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. At 53, 170 countries. I've been to every country except for 15. I'm going to Mongolia in a couple of days, and then I'm going to Korea, Japan. I already been there. Saipan, I haven't been there. That's a U.S. territory. That ain't no country. And then I'm going to Canada. Oh, I'm going to have to work on U.S.-Canadian relations because I'm a big fat Garfield pussy. And then I'm going to the USA, back home to San Diego to watch the playoffs. The playoffs? The baseball playoffs, not the football playoffs. That's in December, January. I'll be home to watch that too. And in between, I'm going to go finish my 15 countries. How about that, Jack? So boys and girls, I'm looking at this panorama here. Now, you're going to see very modern looking cars, no Soviet looking cars, nothing really unique except the Kyrgyzstan flag in this building, which I'm not sure I'm allowed to photo or video. And because I spent 52 hours in the Hokey Pokey in the Central African Republic back in late February on a separate trip on this year, I'm going to be pretty quick with this panorama. Are you ready? I'm ready. I was born ready. Here we go. Now, boys and girls, if the camera's slightly tilted, I am both the camera operator and the talent, and it's windy. And there's a lot I want to see, because later today I'm going to go see a go football match. And last night I saw some boxing, and it's getting windy. And I don't want to break my tripod, I don't want to break my camera, and I love you, but I love me more. I'll see you next video.